Hey guys, back for Instant Potting. Instant Potting tonight, we're gonna be having some delicious old-fashioned goulash. And I gotta tell you, this recipe is really one of my favorites. It's super yum. So we're gonna have some ground turkey, you can use ground beef. I just had this, wanna use it up. Some diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, beef broth, just Italian seasoning, Worcestershire, elbows. And I've already gone ahead and cut up our carrots, garlic, and onion. So already in our Instant Pot, let me go ahead and get our camera set up here. I have gone ahead and put it on our saute feature already, and I'm going to go ahead and add our ground turkey. Now this recipe I am changing a little bit for myself. I'm not following it exactly the way it tells you to. You guys know I like to change recipes for whatever suits us best. So I am using the ground turkey just because we're trying to eat a little bit healthier, and ground turkey is supposed to be better for you. It's still a little frozen, so gotta break it up in here. Once we get this sauteing and cooking, we're gonna go ahead and throw in our garlic, onions, and carrots. Get this broken up so it'll start to saute for us. And then we're gonna move on and we're gonna just add everything else into this pot. And then at the very end, we're gonna add our elbows and Instant Pot it for 4 minutes. So what's so fun about this is this meal can literally be done with your cutting and everything prep in less than 20 minutes. So I am on a limited time frame today. I want to make sure that my family has a nice hot dinner before I go to work. Just gonna get our ground beef sauteing in here. In the bottom of the pan, I started off with just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I always like to do that. I do that just because I think that it's better with the ground turkey. Kind of help put a little bit of extra fat into there because this is doesn't have very much fat in it. All right, so I'm gonna let this saute, then I'm gonna go ahead and add in our onions, garlic, and carrots, and I'll show you the finished product, and then we'll add everything else. Be right back. All right, so we got a great saute going on here with our carrots, onions, garlic, and our ground turkey. It's looking super delicious. So to this, I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Now, I determined that I wanted to put some Rotel in there just because I really like the flavor of it. And again, I didn't really plan for my groceries this week, so I'm just using lots of stuff in my pantry to create whatever dinners I can. Here's a can of just regular old petite diced. And then we've got a beautiful can of Trader Joe's tomato sauce. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just stir this up. As you can see, it's already starting to look super yum. To this, I've already gone ahead and added our Worcestershire and lots of Italian seasoning. I love this one. I think I got this at Whole Foods, and boy, I do love this one. It has so much great flavors in it. Oregano, marjoram, thyme, rosemary, basil, and sage. Really good stuff. Now, the recipe that I'm using today calls for 3 cups of chicken stock.
Though I say that it
wants
chicken stock, we're actually using beef stock. So I used 5 cups of beef stock.
5 cans, or 5 cups, I'm sorry, 5 cups. So I added my first one. Trying to open this one. And then I'm gonna add in whole other box full. You guys know I love these boxes of stock. I think they're the best thing ever made, just because they are easy to close, keep in the refrigerator, etc. I actually like a little extra stock because I like my noodles. I like my, I actually really like my, okay, so in here now I have, I'm gonna look in the garbage, sorry. I've got my tomatoes, my sauce, my beef stock. I did 5 cups of beef stock. I am venturing off this recipe just a little bit because I'm gonna add some extra noodles. This recipe I'm using today calls for 1 cup noodles. I have made this recipe before, so you guys know that I always do that before I make a change on a recipe. I make it the way it calls for first. It calls for 1 cup of elbow noodles, uncooked. So we're gonna go ahead and add those in here. But because I add in extra, I'm gonna add in about a 1/2 cup more. Well, I'm not very good at the addition part, but there we go. And this will make for a fantastic, yummy goulash. This will be so good for dinner. It'll be great for the next couple of days, actually, for my family. And it's cold here right now, which makes it even better. All right, easy peasy. Here we go. All right, lid. You guys heard the magic sounds. Make sure we're sealed. And as always, I'm just going for the soup. And the only thing this
in the beginning we did say to use 4 minutes. I chose to go 5 minutes for the fact of the matter that I had extra noodles in there. I just wanted to make sure I cooked them all.
Makes me happy. I'll show you guys the end product soon. All right, you guys are here for the big reveal. I just finished letting out the steam. I promised you last time I wouldn't force you to sit through that with me. Oh my gosh, look at this. Holy crap, hold on. Ugh. Wash my lid. You guys, look at this. Oh yeah. Look how yummy.
As this sits, your noodles are gonna suck up some more of that juice, and it does get a little bit thicker. By the time I got to work, mine was just perfect, so it doesn't quite stay this soupy. And it's really good for warming up the next day because it's juicy enough that when you put it on top of the stove to warm it up, it stays at a good consistency.
My family will be able to eat dinner tonight. My husband can feed the kids, and I can take some for work myself, so I'm pretty excited about this. Anyway, you guys know that I will always try something new. This recipe is pretty fantastic. So I think tomorrow we're gonna excitingly try something I've been putting off, and I'm gonna actually do this recipe for the first time with you guys live. We're gonna try Instant Pot coconut yogurt. Pretty excited about that one.
As always, happy instant potting.